oh, I was wondering what to do for Writers Wednesday. I opened my book and the page jumped straight out at me. How odd is that? Never mind. I didn't know the page were in here. I've completely forgotten I read it. Because I have 2 books I use for notes, which are my book of colouring in one, which has all like me Merry Guess Mondays, Trash Talking Tuesdays, Where Are They Wednesdays, and Truth Talking Thursdays. And then this is, which is the first notebook I had for my video ideas. There's still some videos ideas have in here that I haven't done yet. There's one that I did do. Then when I went to edit it, it crashed the computer, and then I recorded it again. And thought, right, I'll edit it, and then I just deleted it. So I'll probably have to re-record it at some point, but I'll probably replan it now that I have a better sense of what I'm doing. This week was meant to be a collab between me and one of my fellow authors. However, she's very busy this week because she's got a release, I think. Well, she's hosting a release, and I'm busy because I've got preparation for my mum coming, and then we have my mum over next week. This is why next Wednesday is a Where Are They Wednesday, which is Where Are They Wednesday, which is Karen Horman. Also today there is a sale on, so I'll probably upload this a little earlier than usual, so you've got a chance to get involved in the sale for these 2. The electronic versions of these 2 are on sale today, so I would head over and go and check them out. The Amazon author link will be down below. Right, all that marketing out to the I'll get to the point. Why do I write horror? It's not a question that's been asked, but I'm going to answer it anyway. Unless you don't know, most of my books are horror. A few of them do have a hint of romance in, but the majority of them are horror. I have a short novel, which is just Kindle, and then I have these 4, which are Kindle and Print. This one that's got my best friend's daughter on the front, which I absolutely love. Then there's Dark Side of Humanity, which is actually the sequel to this one, which is one of the ones in the sale. It's this one. So, try my best to, I've got 3 more in that series to do, and 2 more in that one to do. I have done part 3, but I'm just doing some edits, and then I'm resubmitting it to the boss because I weren't happy on a few things. So it's one of those things that those writers are like. Right. I've loved horror since childhood. I'll link a video I did above, which is about horror film I watched when I was 8. I watched Hellraiser 2 when I was 8 years old. I won't go into the story because it's in the video. It's quite a funny story, and it got me hooked, and I've been hooked ever since. It takes a lot for a film to scare me, or panic me, or worry me in any sense of the matter. But yeah, it does. It does mean that there are a lot of things that go on in my life that I know the answer to already. But yeah, I love horror. Been loving it since I was a kid. My education seems to lead towards it, which is true. I have an education in forensic science and criminology. The forensic science part of it is the bit where you're looking at crime scenes, you're looking at how people died, where they died, when they died, all that stuff. Circumstances, what happened, what evidence, this, that and the other. Obviously that helps point. My education does give my credence to being a horror writer more of a backup, because I love scaring the crap out of people and I know the type of stuff that human beings can do, so I do sort of have that in mind when I'm writing, so which is quite funny. I like to scare the crap out of everybody. I love it. When a friend of mine reviewed this book for me, she actually said to me, remind me not to watch it next time I review one of your books, remember not to read it during the night. And I went, well, you know what my books are like? She says, I don't know what she says. She says, just remind me next time. So I said, yes. So I have to remind you next time. Well, too far forward it goes dark. No funny jokes in the comments. I have a knack of being able to describe things with a creepy edge, which I do. If the You Now is still on my channel, then you should be able to see it. I actually read part of the first chapter of this in a You Now broadcast, which was quite good fun. I know a lot about serial killers, what they did to the victims, and that helps with some of the details to conjure up in those sort of circumstances. And because I've actually handled bones before, real bones, I know how they feel, I know how they smell, I know how they look, I know the textures, I know all that because I've handled them before, and it's interesting. I actually handled a 2,000-year-old skull, which was quite good fun. Because we went in and said one of these bones is 2,000 years old. So I'm there looking at the skull like this. And he says, that's the one that's 2,000 years old. So I went, right, okay then. Put it back down on the bubble wrap. So we had the desk were covered in bubble wrap so you didn't break anything. So I was like, okay then. But somebody had already dropped it, and what they call the sutures at the top, the squiggle line that goes around there and then down there, which is the closure of the 4 parts of the skull that sort of got when you're born. And because you got that hole in your head when you're born. Well, as you grow up, they sort of fuse together, and you usually have a line there and then another one there. And usually it's just like a little indent. But if you die at an advanced age, then sometimes it's just smooth. And we thought that the skull we were looking at was a child because the sutures were open and it was small. He said no, it's just a small adult. The reason why they're open is because somebody dropped it. I said, well, they mustn't have been that old. He said no, they were in their early 20s. Because if they were like in their 40s or 50s, it wouldn't have been as solid as it was. I'm a goth, and I love old things dark. Although I am currently wearing a green top and tan leggings, that's because the sun's out and it's bloody hot. Usually I wear all black. I have also smart black tops. I have one that says normal people scare me, which I like. I also have a witchy one that my best friend got me. She also got me Always Keep Fighting one from one of the campaigns that Jerry Padalecki did. To help prevent suicide and help people with depression, which I thought was quite sweet because he lost a friend to suicide and he has depression as well. So yeah, even the rich have depression. I enjoy details of spooky places, even if I make them up. I was lucky to live near 2 graveyards. I will actually put some pictures of the old graveyard in the end, because I have some spooky pictures of it. The old graveyard, which is near my mum's, there's a street with three churches. The top one's the oldest. The middle one, there was originally a different church there that got burned down, so they rebuilt it. And then the one at the bottom, the one at the top is the oldest, and there are graves that go back to 1812, I think, or thereabouts. So there's the really old graves, with like the cages and everything, and then as you go further back you get the marble headstones where a few of the people I've known are unfortunately interred. So I enjoy the thought of making people scared, and I enjoy the fact that I know I do. The 2 people who review my books for Nerd Girl are people that I'm aware of. One of them, like I said, she reviewed these 3, I think, and she loved these. She can't wait for book 3. She loved this, but she said it scared her. And then the other one enjoyed that one. My best friend, I think she's read them, and she said all three of them are scary. This one more so, which is true. Some of the stuff I have adulted me. I'm surprised. Let's just say she gets her revenge. God, I enjoy making people scared. God, that should have been an evil laugh. I find horror exhilarating, and I have very dark humour, as you can tell. My humour is so dark, it's unbelievable. Why it's dark, I don't know. I just know that it is. I enjoy being who I am, and I enjoy the dark side of who I am, and everything that brings with it. So it is a good job to know that you entertain people and know that you that your books resonate with people. I do wish I had a bigger fan base, both here and on the book side, but I'm hoping eventually the two will grow and they will merge together. Eventually, hopefully, cross fingers. So, and also when this gets uploaded, it's my wedding anniversary. I've been married 5 years. We've been together 7.5. So we actually, the day I'm recording this, which is Monday, we actually went out for our anniversary meal. We did it a couple of days early because we got prep for my mum coming on Thursday. So, but this will be up the day before she comes. So if you want to say hi to my mum, let me know down below. And I will pass on the highs. I am hoping that I can talk her into being in my video. What I might do is I might do a video about, because we both have the same disability but it presents differently in the two of us. If I had my cousin, that would make all three of us, which would make it even better, but unfortunately I can't, and the likelihood of me being able to catch her on Skype is hard. It's hard to catch her on Skype because she's a very busy woman. She's got a baby, she's got a boy that's nearly a teenager, so her little boy's gorgeous though. I'm just looking through my Truth Talking Thursday videos. I've got one here that I might do for tomorrow, which I'll record now, and then it's done with, and then I can record next Thursdays as well, or I might leave next Thursdays until next Thursday. I don't know yet. I don't know yet, because it would be a close call, so I might do it today. I don't know. But I'll do this one for today's, and then I'll have a look through my book and see if I can find an interesting topic, because some of these aren't that interesting, and I'll probably do like 2 or 3 topics together in a video. What's that then? I've already done that one, sort of. So, right. So, that is this Writers Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, next week is a Where Are They Wednesday, which is on Kyle Horan. Over the weekend, I might do the readings that I said I was going to do out of the books. So, or I might get my husband to do those actually, because he's better at reading than I am, because I'm dyslexic. So, I'll see what I can do. It'll be one of the two of us, but I'll probably need to rest my voice before I do that. So I might record them Wednesday and put them up over the weekend, because the following weekend I can do that on the Friday, when after I've done all the jobs I need to do on Friday, because I say Friday, Saturday, Sundays videos I can do Thursday night and Friday night. Though I'll probably do them Thursday night. So, but if there's any topic you want me to cover on a Wednesday, or any day for that matter, let me know down below and I'll fit it somewhere into the schedule. So, don't forget to check out the sale. Stay safe, have fun, and I will see you soon.